What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Midday with Shay McCray. And when we talk about legends, I have a legend in the building. I would like to welcome to the show the legendary DJ Hurricane. What's up, Kay?
Where's the applause?
I need all that.
No
you about to make your own applause. Look. Your name itself applause itself. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's get it cracking.
Let's get it cracking.
So Midday with Shay McCray, that rhymes.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay.
You
nice.
like that?
Yeah.
Look.
That's coolie high. I like that.
Coolie high?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the terms of the slangs. Look.
What?
Coolie high was a slang when?
Well, Coolie High was actually an old school movie.
Okay, I remember the movie.
It was called Coolie High, and it was when cats was, cats, and they was, I was a kid watching that. It kind of inspired me to be a cool dude. So now I always say, yo, Coolie High,
Okay, then they went to Fleek. Then they went to Vibe. It's a vibe now.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Well, it's been a vibe.
It's just, no, that's
Vibe
when you
really
vibe and jive. It was different.
Right,
You said it differently back then. Now it's a vibe.
Yeah, but it's everybody got their own slang.
Everybody got that. What's your favorite slang?
My favorite slang? I don't have a favorite slang. I mean, I may say some words that nobody even know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I make up my own stuff. So.
Okay. Being from New York, I found myself saying dope all the time. I've been saying dope all my life, and it's just dope. That's dope.
Yeah, dope. Dope is just like a part of English now. It's like,
I know,
when
right?
it first started, it was a slang, but now it's like just, just regular in your sentence.
It's in the sentence, because it's always gonna be dope, but it's a vibe now. So,
Yeah.
You from Queens yourself?
Yeah.
I'm from Brooklyn though, but
You from BK?
Yeah, you already know.
Boy, we used to have some problems with them dudes growing up.
I know, right?
Yeah,
you can't come out.
Stay fighting them.
I know. We talked about it. That's how
Yeah.
you know when you're thoroughbred, when you come from the BK.
Okay.
Bada
bing.
Bada bing. All right. Well, you started off as Run DMC's entourage in the mid '80s, right?
Well,
but you're.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll
But you're best known for the work with the Beastie Boys.
Right, to some people.
Oh, to some people, okay. So let's talk about that.
Well, I wear a lot of hats.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, I may be at an event and somebody may say, yo, that's Hurricane from Run DMC.
Yep.
Somebody might say, yo, that's DJ Hurricane from the Beastie Boys. Somebody might say, yo, that's Hurricane from that group, the Afros.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody might say, yo, that's Hurricane, that did all the solo albums produced a lot of people. So
because what they don't,
what
a lot of people forget is that you started out as a rap artist, right?
Yeah, I was an MC before I was a DJ.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, and then with Run DMC, as you can see with the Adidas, I'm so mad I don't have my Adidas on. Like, what's wrong with me?
You slipping.
For real. I got red bottoms, I'm trying to, but, next time. I remember in the documentary, they were saying that they got their look from you. You kind of like.
Yeah. Well, when you see Run DMC with the black hats and the leather jackets. Actually, I had an uncle named Charles, and when I was a kid, he used to always come around, and he'd always have these hats that matched his leather jacket.
Okay.
Like whether it was a black on black or a burgundy, and I just kept saying, man, I gotta get one of them hats. And he finally gave me a hat. And when I got the hat, I got a jacket to match it. And the first day of school, I told Jason what I was doing, Jam Master Jay, so we both wore the hats with jackets.
Yes.
In school.
Yeah.
And, we didn't wear them every day, but sometimes we coordinate.
And he showed up to the team, and they loved the look.
Right, exactly.
And y'all ran with it.
Yep.
Now, rest in peace.
Right,
Jay.
Jim J.
Yes. Now, you guys became very close for many years, even with doing the other stuff that you were doing.
Right.
In remembrance of him, you came out with these hats.
Right.
Jay's hats.
Jay's hats.
Yes.
I had some custom made 70, I think we made 75 custom made hats, and we sold them and gave the money to the Jam Master Jay Foundation.
That's what's up.
And, keep his name alive and in positive thoughts.
Yes,
So,
yes. Now, you have given these hats or sold these hats to a lot of celebrities, even one being the late DMX. We have seen that.
DMX got a copy. He was real happy about it, too.
Yes, it's super excited.
Yeah,
you know, look, I'm only here to say that because I'm the one that did the video for that. Look, I have to throw that out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was in the house. Snoop Dogg was really happy about his.
Yep, Snoop Dogg.
He was real happy.
Now, do you plan on making any more hats?
We're talking about it. I'm pretty sure we will, but we're just trying to figure it out. We got a couple of things in the oven that's cooking, but as soon as it gets done, we will show it to everybody.
Okay. Yeah. So now, Beastie Boys, because that's what I remember you from. I remember you from both, to be honest, but definitely your longevity with working with Beastie Boys.
Right.
How did that even happen?
Well, actually, it wasn't planned. I was on tour with my friends, Run DMC, and in the midst of being on tour, they needed a DJ. So, you know.
And you just happened to be on set with them.
I was on the tour, and they couldn't go on. Back then, you had to have a DJ. You couldn't really perform without a DJ. Somebody playing the music and doing what they do. So they asked me to do it. At first, I said no because I really didn't want to be associated with, you know, throwing food. They were throwing food and beer on stage and, you know, drenching themselves and all kinds of stuff.
Were you familiar with the music at the time?
Yeah, I was cool with them. You know, we enjoyed watching them perform, but I wasn't into the other parts. You know, I was a fly ass nigga, so I was into keeping my shoes clean and my shirt up to par. But then I felt bad for him and I did it.
And you did it. And he fell in love.
Yeah, and after that, you know, I didn't expect to keep doing it, but I kept doing it. Next thing you know, I was on tour for like 3-4 years in a row.
Yeah. Did you ever find yourself throwing the beer on you, saying all that crazy stuff they were doing?
Well, I never threw beer on me.
Okay.
Once they started their food fights and beer fights, they knew if I'm sitting right here, like, make sure y'all do not throw beer and food on Kane.
Okay.
So my section was good.
Okay.
You know, I may pick up some food and
That's what I was gonna say. Did you find yourself throwing?
Yeah, I throw it over there.
But they knew not to throw it on you.
Once it gets crazy, I'll leave the room.
You leave the room.
Yeah,
okay. That's one to throw something and hide their hand behind their back.
Well, you know, gotta keep it moving.
But this is something I know I heard from Lil Birdie. Not only did you work with Beastie Boys, but you was working with Faith Evans as well.
Yeah, I was DJing for Faith Evans for a couple of years. Through a mutual friend of mine who was married to Faith at the time. She needed a DJ to go out on tour. They called me up, so I did it, and it was real good.
Wow.
It was easy because she was R&B, so.
She was R&B.
Yeah.
So would you say that Beastie Boys was a little, you know, challenging?
Yeah, it was very challenging. That was a very challenging moment. Yep.
Now, but you gained your popularity in the, you know, I'm gonna say in that world with Beastie Boys, right?
Well, to some, you know, not to all. You know, I was already popular anyway from being with Run DMC at the time.
Oh yeah, because they were crossover artists as well.
Yeah, everybody had already known me because I was on TV with them all the time, whether it was Soul Train, whether it was American Music Awards, whether it was the Grammys, or anything that they were on, I was on. So they always seen me on TV, but a lot of people used to think that me and DMC was related. Yeah. You know, that's that light-skinned thing. You see two light-skinned dudes with a hat on, hey, yo, brothers. You know, and D used to always say, yeah, that's my brother, you know. So,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all look alike. Y'all all did.
Yeah, we go with the light skin thing.
I'm just saying,
here we go.
If multiple people could agree, it's just what it is.
There we go.
Speaking of filming, right now you're in the middle of filming the Hollis documentary, right?
Yes, indeed.
And this is geared around a lot of the times with Run DMC time and all that stuff. Could you tell us a little bit more about it? Who we expect to see on there? What you talk about?
The Hollis documentary is basically based on everybody that came up in Hollis, Queens. You know, it's not based on drugs. It's based on the success that came out of the neighborhood. And a lot of success came out of Hollis. You know, you got myself, you got Run DMC, Jam Master Jay, LL Cool J, Russell Simmons, Rozelle from the Roots, Irv Gotti, Ja Rule, Stephen A. Smith, Damon from FUBU, A lot of people came out of Hollis, and it's a small neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a big neighborhood. It's a really small neighborhood. So for some reason, all of us got dropped into the small neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we were all able to make it out the neighborhood because there was a lot of violence and drugs in the neighborhood. A lot of guys didn't make it, and a lot of guys made it. So that's what it's going to be based on.
So it just talks about, are you the one doing the interview, right?
Well, I'm the executive producer.
I know that's right.
I step in sometime and may ask some questions, but I try to let the director ask the questions, but I tell him what to ask because he's not from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know? But I do step in and say a couple of things.
Okay, when should we expect this?
You probably won't see this until like next summer.
Okay, next summer.
Yeah, I don't have a release date yet, but we're in the process of filming. So.
Okay. I will tell you this. You do teach a lot of hip hop. You used to laugh at me all the time. Tell me, I need to do my history.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know about that.
Because you're a good host, but you got to know your history.
I got to know my history.
All it is.
But I'm interviewing people with my time.
You
people
said your time, but even though you got to go past, you got to know the history.
Yeah.
That's just like saying, a basketball player comes on, but he doesn't know the history of basketball.
Yeah.
I
mean, you got to do his research, right?
Right, you got to do his research. You got to find out about Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell, and then work your way up from there.
I want to find out with them if I'm interviewing them.
Yeah, but
I don't need the knowledge if I'm not interviewing them.
You do need the knowledge. Black history.
So? Okay.
Why wouldn't you want to know Black history?
Okay,
it's a big part of Black history.
I got you.
Hip hop is a billion-dollar business.
It is a billion-dollar business.
It's giving a lot of people jobs.
But not owned by us. I need to do the other research then.
Well, what are you talking about?
Who is owned by? Who created it?
Black people created.
Who paying?
Well, it all depends on who you're dealing with.
It depends who you're dealing with.
Right.
I know that's right. No, I always appreciate you because you always tell me, get my knowledge right. And I've learned a little bit, a little bit more. I do my research, and that's how come I know about a lot of your peers to this day.
Right.
Don't throw no question out on me, though. This interview is not about me.
Okay,
no.
So... Like me, I wasn't raised on rock music, but I know a lot about rock music just by reading. If somebody tell me something about Elvis and I had no idea what Elvis was, I'm gonna go and do some homework and find out who he is and what did he do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm a reader coming up, as a kid.
No, it makes sense. I was more so in the R&B, so I would know a little bit more in the older
R&B. Right, so you would have to dig in deep with the R&B, like the Temptations and the Smokey Robinsons, and that's even before hip hop. So you going back before that, so why not come?
That's what my parents was listening to. They wasn't listening to it. It wasn't to my dad.
To your dad, right? Yeah. Well, as a kid, that's what they listened to the old, because back then, the older parents didn't really listen to him.
No, I know about Clarence Carter. And look, he I learned about those type of people, but it works out for me. Now, you've also been known for 30 Minutes or Less in 2011. Shrek Forever After, 2010. You did some
you talking about the music that I've done for soundtracks?
Yes. Okay, and then True Blood in 2008.
Well, I did the first single for Chris Rock's first movie called CB4.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, that was his first movie, and I did the actual...
When they came to you about the soundtrack for that, what was your thoughts? Did you see the movie prior?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, the lady that directed the movie was married to one of the Beastie Boys. So I had the inside track with everything.
I know that's right.
And Chris Rock used to always come hang out with us, so we were excited that he got his first movie.
Okay.
And I did the music for that. Then I did the Above the Rim with Tupac. I did the music for the main basketball scene, song called Stick 'Em Up, and Shrek. I put a song in Shrek, and other ones as well.
Okay. And you did some acting too, right?
Very minimal.
Very minimal. Wow.
I've been asked a couple of times, but acting is not something I aspire to do.
Now, you did reality TV?
Yeah, but I was forced to do that.
No. Who forced you to do that?
My daughter.
Oh my goodness.
My daughter forced me.
Miss Ayana Fight. We love her.
She forced me.
But she couldn't do it without you. And how many times did she ask you to be on that show?
I think I got cornered probably about
Not cornered.
6 or 7 times.
Wow.
I was like, no. I was explaining to her how, she's living a normal life. There's nothing wrong with that. Once you start getting on TV, then people start talking about you, and it gets a little rough. You know what I'm saying? And it's a hustle all the time.
But it worked out for her. It worked out. You guys actually were one of the favorites on the show fan favorites, so that worked out. They didn't really dig up too much, no bad stuff about you guys at all.
But they couldn't dig up anything because I wasn't giving them much.
You weren't
like
giving
when
them
they tried
much,
to make me say something or do something, if I didn't want to do it, I would just say no.
Yeah, and it worked out. And then saying no, your wife never made an appearance on the show.
She didn't care about.
She didn't care about it.
Like coming on that show.
I don't blame her.
They tried to get her to come on the show at one point in the beginning, and she was like, nah.
Yeah.
They didn't want to pay.
Did you ever try to convince her to come on the show?
No, because I know her. She doesn't want to do that.
You was like, I don't have time to be fighting these people, right?
Yeah, I have her and Ayana jump on me on TV.
Oh, Lord. It'd be over,
I'll be getting double teamed. I can't do that.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people the fans were begging for Ayana's mom on the show.
Yeah, keep begging.
They keep begging,
keep
right?
begging.
Well, right now we are at our moment where it's the question of the day, all right? This is when we get to know our guests on a more personal note, all right? I'm not asking you the questions, though.
Oh, here we go.
No.
I know. Let me get my glasses. I'm being fogged up.
You know it's something, right? You're going to actually pick the question yourself. If you just reach over in this box right here.
Oh, here we go.
You're going to select the question.
We're playing games.
What's wrong? We play games. That's what we do.
Okay. You want me to read it?
I need you to read
you're
it,
and
I need you to answer it.
Will the relationship work if the man was a pimp and the woman was a hoe?
No. I don't know, is that a question on there?
Yeah.
No.
Who wrote this? Who wrote this?
Look, I might have to do a fact check on you. Oh. Look, I don't know about that one. But you know what? Since you want to ask yourself that question, look, the audience might want to know that. Could it work?
If the man was a pimp and the woman was a hoe? If that's what they both like to do, then yeah. If he liked the pimp and she liked the hoe, yes, that would work. That is correct.
So who making more money, though?
Well, probably the pimp.
Probably the pimp, because she got to bring the money home.
She got to bring the money home, you know?
But don't you have a song like that or something?
Who told you that?
Look, we got
whole cakes for my hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the afros made that right.
Yeah, exactly. What's the question? No,
the question is, will the relationship work if the man makes less than the woman? I don't know. I've never been in that situation.
I know that's right.
But if you love a person, I don't think money should make a difference. You know, y'all should be able to just work it out however it come.
I agree, though. I'm with you.
I mean, me personally, I think a man should make the most money, and a man should take care of a woman.
I know that's right.
And she shouldn't have to work unless she really has to.
Okay. Unless she want to bring some stuff to the table.
Right. You know, that's something she really want to do. But
okay. I like that. I like that answer. Yeah. You played the safe. You know, I don't blame you. Moving right along.
Is that the last one I'm picking out?
That is the last one. Yes,
oh,
you did that. Yeah, you did that. That was a good one, though. Other than the whole question.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So metaverse is really big right now. All right. Yeah. So right now you have a project coming soon?
Well, yeah. We're working on building a metaverse called Earthia.
Okay.
And for people that know, the metaverse is just like if you watch the movie The Matrix.
Yep.
And you see them take their glasses and they sit back and they put it on, and all of a sudden they're in this totally different world. Mm-hmm. It's like you just at another world, which is basically what the metaverse is. You put these glasses on, and then like I can meet someone's avatar that lives all the way in Paris. I can walk into a club as my avatar and have a conversation with somebody that's all the way in Japan.
Really?
It's like all kind of avatars, and you can walk up, you can talk to them, you can exchange information. Inside the metaverse, you can have your own house. You can invite a lot of people to come to your house and have a party. You can talk to people, you can meet people, you can do business deals as well. As you know, Snoop Dogg got, he's down with Sandbox, and he got guys buying property next to Snoop for like $400,000 and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Because, in probably the next 10 years from now, when people were telling you the internet was coming, you was like, what is the internet? But in 10 years from now, instead of people asking you what's your email address, they're gonna be asking you what's your meta address. What's your meta address?
Okay.
So that's where the communication and all that's going. You know, that's why you see in Zoom and all that kind of stuff. So black people need to get on technology early in the game and not late. This is still early in the game. So if you get on board early in the game, you know, you could be a millionaire, multi-millionaire.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is done by a pair of glasses, or?
Yeah, it's done. I mean, to order to get into the metaverse, you have to have on the glasses. Like you see the commercials now. Facebook came out with the white glasses, and they be playing the game and boxing and all that stuff. The white ones.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. But it won't be.
I love that. Actually.
Those big ones are just the first ones they came out with. Soon, I don't know how many years from now, you're gonna be able to have shades like this. Put them on, press a button, and you'll be in the metaverse. Like you trapped.
Yeah, these kids gonna disappear. Do you see these kids now? They get in their room and they play them games. And
well, yeah, but kids like games, so the metaverse may be a little complicated for them. Even though I'm sure they're gonna put some kind of games in.
Of course.
But you know, yeah, kids gonna be kids.
That's the way of the world right now. Every billion dollar industry, games. Even with adults, they playing games.
Yeah, like when I first went into my metaverse, you know, I dressed my avatar. I was looking like a clown, so I walk into this club in the metaverse, and this dude's walking up to me and just starts snapping on my clothes, like, yo, man, that looks crazy, and you need to go and change your clothes. I don't know, you need to turn your hat and fix your glasses. And I'm like, you know what, let me get out of here. And then I got out of there, and then Dawn helped me dress my avatar the way I wanted to. Then I went back into the party, and I was looking for these dudes, but I couldn't find them.
So let me ask you, at that point, it's not real contact, but is it real contact within the metaverse?
Yeah, it can be real contact within the metaverse.
Like, you could have punched them right then and there.
You can't. Nah, you can pop mess, but you can't physically.
You can't physically. Okay, well that's good to know, because I was about to say it's gonna get scary. Hurricane, I really appreciate you for coming out, sitting with me on the couch, the red and black.
Okay.
You know.
Why don't you pick one of these?
What? Why I gotta pick one?
Ask yourself a question.
You want me to ask it? Look, let me see. I haven't played this, but I'll do it for you. Okay.
Okay.
Just for you. Let's see what we got here.
Here you go.
Dun, 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 dun. Doop, 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 doop. All right, so in a relationship, what's your deal breaker?
They're asking you that, not me.
I know. Honestly, you know, I hate to put this out there. You know, a lot of people probably no money, cheating, all that. You bring home a baby, we got a problem.
That's a whole lifetime.
That's a lifetime right there. And I don't know if I can commit to that.
That's a whole lifetime.
I don't know about that one.
That's a whole lifetime.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that one alone. You might need to go with your baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we done over here. You know what I'm saying? We done. So that I would say that would probably be a deal breaker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. How about you?
What?
I can't ask you the question now.
No, that was your question. You trying to switch it on me?
Yes, I tried to get you. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate playing the game with you too. You're lucky, my friend, because I wouldn't have did it for nobody else. We look forward to seeing the metaverse. If anyone wants to invest in it or get into it, how can they do that?
If you want to invest in Earthia, you have to go and contact Jason Swanson on social media.
Okay.
Or go to Earthia on social media as well and ask, how can I invest in the metaverse?
Okay. Is it expensive right now?
No, not like it's going to be.
Not like it's going to be.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. So it has nothing to do with Bitcoin. It's totally different world.
Well, it does, because you have to purchase it with Bitcoins.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But Bitcoins are just like stock. You know how stock is up and then it goes down?
Yeah.
You just have to catch it when it's at the low and you ain't got to spend that much. And then when it goes back up, boom.
Yeah. Okay. Hollis documentary. You said earlier the year, next year?
We're pushing for next summer.
Next summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You still got a lot of people to interview.
Yeah. We still got LL and some others.
Okay, how about what network? Do you already have a network?
Well, no, we're going to shoot it first, and then we're going to sell it to the networks.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Got you. And we forgot to cover one thing, Jay's Radio.
Jay's Hat
Radio,
Jay's Hat app, yeah.
Yes.
Jay's Hat app, baby. Yes, we're actually doing some tweaking on that as well.
Okay.
We have a deal that's on the table. It'll be done within the next 30 days.
Okay. Well, this won't launch until then, so you could tell me the deal? This won't be out. Look, I've been trying to get the tea.
Well, I mean, it's a new company.
Okay.
That has like, $1 billion to spend.
Okay.
And they want Jay's hat to be under their umbrella.
I know that's right.
So we're just my partner Jesse Isler, part owner of the Hawks, who's part owner of Jay's Hat with me. He's negotiating on our behalf. And he just sent me a text today and said we should be good in probably 30 days.
30 days. All right.
From now.
All right, today I mark my calendar with my phone, so make sure I'm around. Also, so Jay's Hat app is not up. The radio is not up right now.
It's up right now. You can tune into Jay's Hat radio app.
Jay's Hat radio app. Hollis documentary.
iPhones is having some issues with it, so we're trying to get that done with the iPhones.
Okay, all right. And what else? What's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
I'm flying to New York Friday.
And I know that's right. Make sure y'all follow him. Let him know your Instagram. Very humble guy, but let him know how we can keep up with your journey.
What?
Let him know how we can keep up with your journey.
My journey? How you keep up? Listen to Shay McCray all day, midday, any day. Whatever day you want to tune in with Shay McCray, you can check your Hurrah out, you know what I mean? So DJ Hurricane 1 on Instagram. I don't really post a lot, but.
No, he don't. That's why I'm like, we just got to be in the know. That's it.
You just got to know.
You just got to know. And I'm so mad with my Adidas, but that's okay. Thank you so much.
Good money.
Yeah, you should have brought me a pair.
Yeah, I didn't know what size you wear.
You know what size I wear.
My feet, I got big feet.
I would have
You probably get 2 of your feet inside of these big things.
That's all good. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you guys again for joining us for another episode of Midday with Shay McCray.
Yeah.